start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped the first crack at it here. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience. Sack, just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. Came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got a man. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to throw. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. On the ground, it's Mitchell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Knight. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Sooners send out the punt unit. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The short hands. It's Taylor. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Knight. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Going to sling it on 2nd down. the quarterback, career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And listen, QB job number 1. Take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The play action fake. Back's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A great catch and run for 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Nevada.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Smashes ahead. Flying down the right side. Running free. Going to the end zone, but way back behind him. There's a flag on the field. They thought they had the lead, and the flag breaks their heart, and now they'll have to try it again. Finds his man. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. He goes. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll test the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Under fire. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here comes the heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll keep it on the ground. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. So the penalty will not be enforced. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mitchell. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. He's got it. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Lost to throw again. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Mitchell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And here comes the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Sooners will call on their punt team. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Setting up the screen. Jukes his way for more. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They booted away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Back to pass, it's Knight. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A shot toward the end zone, and it's a touchdown. It is also a play, and we can come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. It's 3rd and the catch. It's Fleming. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Knight. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Sets up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Got his man quickly. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
And the Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. To the air. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take a penalty. And he's going to make it all the way in for a touchdown off the fumble recovery.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. Heaves it on the run. And it's caught inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll give it to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going to the running game. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Mitchell. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough, 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The lead is still 6 after the miss. That 43-yard field goal attempt was well within his range, but he misfired, and they'll turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll pull it on the read. And a Nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners have their offense in high gear. To the air, it's Knight. Rushes on him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the back. Complete to start this drive.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Off play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Running to the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To the air, it's Knight. Got his man downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Now the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught behind the line. It's Mitchell. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They get to him. It's blocked. Touchdown, Sooners. They move on top here on the 4th.
And you got to get penetration right away on these pump blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. As if it weren't a big enough play just to block the punt. They scooped it up, put it in the house, and man, oh man, did they give their team some energy. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll try to pop the draw. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Mitchell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Defense says no thanks, declines the penalty. They'll take 4th down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely.